I'm Caitlin Chamberlain. I'm a senior at MSU studying environmental studies and sustainability, and right now I work for the City of Lansing on their sustainability team.
My name is Tristan. I'm in 3rd grade and I like collecting rocks.
So it's important that we measure our emissions because you can't manage what you don't measure. So as long as we can measure our emissions and see where all of our greenhouse gas emissions are coming from in our operations, we can work to stop those and reduce them in our daily operations. And then from then we become a more green city. Another part of our work is we're building Lansing's first sustainability action plan or climate action plan. So this is planning for the future and what we want our future policies to look like to shape a more carbon neutral future for the city. And a big part of this is environmental justice. And Lansing has been identified as one of the top 5 areas in Michigan as an environmental justice need community. So to combat that, in our sustainability action plan, we are heavily focusing on stakeholder engagement and engaging people of color, low-income communities, minorities. Everybody should be involved in this decision-making process so that everybody is well represented in our future policies and our planning initiatives. So do you remember what we talked about with the air heating up? That means there's more energy in the air particles. And when there's big storms like hurricanes and floods and tsunamis, that just makes everything so much worse because there's so much more energy in those storms. So cities on the coast, those are the most vulnerable. And so when big waves or big hurricanes come up or the sea level's rising, those are the first ones that go out. So do you remember when you went to the beach?
Yeah.
Which beach did you go to?
I went to
Cocoa Beach?
Yes.
In Florida?
Yeah.
That wouldn't even be there anymore in like 100 years. So like your grandkids wouldn't get to go to the beach. So I work with the City of Lansing. It's a local government municipality, and I'm on the sustainability team. So part of our work that we're doing right now is we're completing a greenhouse gas emissions inventory for our municipal operations, as well as a separate inventory for the Lansing community at large. So in our municipal operations, we're recording how many emissions come from our electricity use, how much our natural gas usage is, how much comes from our city fleet, all together so we can identify those areas in our operations that are emitting the most and focus our efforts there.
I want a car dealership that only sells electric cars so the world doesn't get too hot and there isn't bad storms.